Hi, I'm Heather. Welcome to class. Today we're going to do work on our hips, encouraging hip mobility. Before we begin, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Let's sit so we're facing the length of our mat. I'm using a two-fold blanket underneath the hips. If your hips do feel particularly tight, use more height, perhaps a couple of blankets. And we'll use bricks underneath our hands as we stretch forward. But let's establish ourselves here in simple cross legs. We've got the feet in line with the knees, and the knees are contained, knees and feet are contained within the width of the mat. So just watch that you're not taking the knees out too wide and only crossing at the ankles. Cross at the mid shins. Interlock the fingers. Inhale. Take your arms up. Squeeze the elbow tips in, so the arms are long and straight. Notice your breath. See if you can keep the breath smooth and steady. And then as you exhale, release the grip. Reach your hands to your bricks. We've got blade-shaped bricks. Slide the bricks forward as you stretch forward. Shoulder width hands. Draw the upper breastbone forward towards your bricks. And as you allow the back of the neck to lengthen, rather than dropping the head down, keep the ears in line with the upper arms and roll the outer upper arms down, tricep muscles down. We're allowing the inner thighs to relax so that the knees fall out and down, encouraging that opening through the outer hips. Use long, slow, steady exhalations so that you can let go in the hips. Slowly then, let's raise the head up. You can slide the bricks back in, come to sit up, and we'll swap the cross of the shins. So again, as you're bringing the legs into your simple cross legs, keep the feet and the knees contained within the width of the mat. And let's interlock the opposite index finger on top. Inhale as you take the arms up. So we do this before stretching forward to encourage the length of the torso. Notice here the breastbone can lift away from the navel, sides of the chest can lengthen. And let's maintain that length as we exhale the arms forward. Slide the bricks forward. Draw your chest forward, sides of the chest forward as you come into the forward bend. Then relax your jaw. Notice if you're clenching the teeth. Can you have the teeth apart so your jaw can relax? Keeping the arms straight, roll the outer upper arms down. Then relax the inner upper thighs so that the knees can release out and down. Hips, the outer hips relax and stretch. They open. The sacrum broadens. Lengthen your exhalations. So on every exhalation, you're encouraging the hips to relax. Then raise the head up, slide your bricks back in as you come to sit up. If we then work with the legs in Baddha Konasana, If your hips feel tight, you can sit up on your blanket again, but hold your feet and lift your chest. The lift of the chest needs to originate from lifting the lumbar spine. And we're going to work with one leg stretching out. So again, if I'm mirroring you, you keep your right leg in Baddha Konasana and stretch the left leg out to the side. And now you can point these toes, right toes. So you've got a long front ankle and foot. And then we're going to reach forward here. So hands on the floor in front. And we're on the center of the left heel. We're going to roll more onto the front of the right foot as you reach forward. See if you can keep this foot in very close so the heel is coming to its own groin. And then let's come to sit up and we'll come back through Baddha Konasana. So peel open the sole of the right foot. Bring your left leg back through Baddha Konasana. Again, hold the feet. Sit up straight. And then you'll keep your left leg in Baddha Konasana. Stretch the right leg out. Be on the center of the heel and point your left toes. And you can bring that heel in closer. So the left heel comes to its own groin. You're coming more onto the front of the foot, particularly as you start to slide forward. Reach the hands forward. If it's difficult, remember you can sit up on a blanket, you can put bricks underneath your hands, but as you come forward, you're coming more onto the front of this left foot and staying on the mid heel, the center right heel. Press the right thigh down. Then raise the head up, slide your hands in, peel open that left foot again so that you can come back into Baddha Konasana. Hold the feet, interlock the fingers now underneath your toes, hold the feet, lift up the chest. Remember you're lifting through the base of the spine, encouraging the outer knees down so you can grip the gluteal muscles, encourage the outer knees down and then relax. Again, grip the buttock muscles, encourage those outer knees down and relax. Once more, grip the buttock muscles, outer knees down, lift your chest up, and then relax. We're going to take this pose to the wall with a bolster. Having taken your mat to the wall, let's put a bolster down to the wall. It's running out lengthways from the wall, and we're going to come to sit down. So you can slide yourself down the wall. See if you can keep the base of the sacrum touching the wall as you squat down. Buttocks all the way down onto the bolster, and then lift the bolster up to bring the legs into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together underneath the bolster. Then the bolster can settle on the feet. But we're trying to keep the bottom part of the sacrum, the lowest part of the sacrum, close to the wall. So if you feel that that's curled away from the wall somewhat, maybe you need to walk the buttocks back in closer to the wall so that you can feel the wall there through the base of the spine. Press your back into the wall, roll your shoulders back and down, and keep the soles of the feet in contact at this stage, allowing the knees from the root of the thigh to move outwards, and then from the outer knee to move back in, outer thighs in towards the pelvis. Then we're going to reach the hands forward to the end of the bolster. Lengthen your chest forward as you pull on the bolster to come into a forward bend. So pulling on the bolster, draw the chest forward towards the hands, allowing the legs to move in this circular direction from the groins to the inner knees, from the outer knees back towards the outer hips. Draw your shoulders away from the head. Just watching the tendency for the shoulders to creep up into the neck there. If you like the idea of reaching the hands forward, you can stretch the hands forward along the floor. Then let's come to sit up, and we'll come back to the wall with the sacrum and the spine. Then we'll see if we can bring the feet onto the bolster. So 1 foot at a time. You bring your feet up onto the bolster, close to you. And again, if the base of the sacrum, the tailbone's curled under, perhaps you need to walk back to the wall a little more. And then you can allow the soles of the feet to separate to encourage those outer knees down. Place your hands on the knees. Encourage the knees out and down. But watch your shoulders aren't creeping up into the neck. Roll your shoulders down. So as the knees are moving out and down, draw from the outer knee back towards the outer hip and lift the pelvic floor, draw the navel up, pubis to navel, drawing up, navel moving back towards the back abdominal wall. Then again, if you feel you can stretch forward, reach your hands to the front of the bolster, pull on the bolster to bring yourself forward. Draw the outer shoulders back towards your hips. Then you can raise the head up, come to sit up all the way and step your feet off the bolster. Bring your feet back in close to you. So the knees are wide, the feet are wide. Rest your hands on the inner knees. Encourage the knees out wide. Keep the base of the spine, the base of the sacrum in contact with the wall. And then release. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me. For more in-depth teaching, check out the video library on my website, heatherkitchenyoga.com.au. The link is in the description box below.